Hello from SeaWorld. I'm here today to see the Shamu and Crew parade for the 60th anniversary, which that does start in about 5 minutes. So I'm heading all the way back here to get a spot for the parade. So I stopped in the shade really quickly so you could see the parade route. It is 1:43 and the parade starts at 1:45 and it starts back over by the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium and then it makes a lap around the park and there are a couple different parade show stops. Can you sort of see that route that it takes around the park? So it does look like it passes by in front of Manta over here, but I do want to try to head over to the show stop that I think is going to be over by Journey to Atlantis, which does work out well because I want to go to the newly reopened Antarctica area too. Over there you can actually see penguin trek testing. I think they are doing like ambassador previews today too, which is pretty cool. So I went around Manta here, sort of over by Key West, and this is where you could watch the parade from. So you could just stand behind this sticker on the ground, but I'm gonna go on the other side of the Dolphin Theater. So the parade should be stepping off right now, and I do want to come back and look at Penguin Trek a little bit later, but I'm going to try to find a spot for the parade. Looks like there's plenty of availability. I pretty much made it inside SeaWorld and then immediately came over here as quick as I could. So I think that I'm going to watch the parade from right here. Does the show stop? Right here. It is a busy day at SeaWorld today, and nobody seems to be too preoccupied with parade viewing. So Penguin Trek is definitely running right now, but probably not for long because it is going to rain. I don't know if they're going to be doing a show stop. I presume that the parade has already stepped off, but with inclement weather like this, they might not do a show stop. I don't know, but I don't have an umbrella. The parade is almost here. There it is, just coming right around the corner.
Here we are.
So that parade was just absolutely adorable. And it started to rain a little bit, but it's barely sprinkling. So now, really quickly, because I am within this window, I want to go over to Wild Arctic, because as a pass holder, for whatever reason, they announced this yesterday, that today between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., I can go get a Manatee. Plush ride vehicle's about to come by. There it is. There's nobody in it right now. They are doing ambassador previews today, but I don't know if they're cycling out due to the rain. I'm not sure, but again, I'm backtracking. Again, this is Penguin Trek, which is opening up July 7th with Passholder previews. Before that, it's raining a little bit harder now, but just look how close they get together. Oh no, it's raining for real. Yeah, it is definitely raining pretty bad right now. It's kind of nice underneath these tarps. I feel pretty bad for everybody riding the coasters right now because it is pouring down rain. I've seeked my shelter. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit, then head over to Wild Arctic. It's a little bit easier to show the parade route now, so it starts over by the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium, then does a show stop by the Sky Tower, passes by Manta, and then does another parade show stop over by Journey to Atlantis and Kraken, then passes through Antarctica, and then presumably goes back the direction that it came. So this is where I hid for cover for all of about 2 minutes before the rain stopped raining. So I could head this way, but I'm gonna go this way. This is over by the old Pets Ahoy building, and I can just cross over the bridge over to Wild Arctic. So that's where the other show stop is, over there. So Ignite. So Summer Spectacular is happening right now, which was formerly, I think, Electric Ocean, but I suppose it's not branded like that anymore. So we're not going to be watching that tonight, or I'm not going to, the fireworks. I see so many people walking around with little Manatee plushes that I'm getting really excited. Literally everybody back there just had a Manatee plush, and it's sort of contingent on availability, so that's why I want to head over here now. I'm seeing so many manatees. Everyone has a manatee. Oh my god. Look at all the manatees. I'm just following all the manatees at this point to take me to the manatee distribution. This is over by what used to be Wild Arctic, and this is where I'm going. There's a pretty long line right now, but I'm presuming that it moves pretty quickly. So I'm inside the Wild Arctic gift shop, and there's the massive pile of manatees. This is one of the coolest things that SeaWorld has ever done. I've gotten sunglasses and cups and other paraphernalia throughout the years, but a massive Manatee plush. This is where Club Seaglow and Ignite happen later on tonight, but I'm not going to be here that late. I got a bag for my Manatee, and I do have a name that I'm considering. Of course, the line is pretty much inside now, and when I got here, the line was all the way outside. So I'm heading up towards the Orc Encounter Theater because I want to head over towards the Past Member Lounge. The stadium just opened up for the Orc Encounter show. They did redo the mural outside here, which is sort of a bummer. This is still beautiful, but I do prefer the original one. But I'm heading over to the Passholder Lounge to use a self-service kiosk. It is starting to rain again, though, so that's not super good. So the benefit that I want to redeem is $10 in SeaWorld bucks, and I think I might use it here. Or at least I think so. It is a new place that I haven't been able to go before. This is closed right now, Infinity Falls, because of the weather. So I'm specifically looking for the self-service kiosks, which I don't think are those, the locker kiosks. I'm going to go back into the Passholder Lounge back here. So I'm in the Passholder Lounge right now, and I was just able to get some soda right over here, but I'm heading back out of the lounge because it is busy. This is pretty cool down here. They have a display for the 60th anniversary. This is like the check-in desk right here, and I was able to get some help with my my benefits. I could eat here, but I think I definitely want to go get myself some pizza. So I was able to print out $10 in SeaWorld bucks and then a free animal feeding tray if I get around to that. So this is the Dockside Pizza Company, and hopefully it's pretty good. I'm heading over here to order. So for pizza, they have 3 meat, pepperoni, Bianca, and cheese. For subs and salads, they have a meatball sub and a chicken Caesar salad for sides. They have garlic knots, a Caesar side salad, and Dockside fruit cup. They have a kids menu, a chocolate chip cookie for dessert, and then beverages and beer. And the inside of this place actually looks pretty cool. Look at those neon pizzas on the wall. So this is the mobile ordering side. I ordered from over there, and this is what I ended up getting. This is the Bianca pizza, and then the garlic knots. So I do have a bit of a bone to pick with SeaWorld, and people have said it before, and I absolutely agree with it. SeaWorld food pricing is pretty outrageous. It's kind of ridiculous. So these slices of pizza range from anywhere from $16.99 all the way up to $18.49 for a slice of pizza, and then these garlic knots were $9.99. This particular pizza was, it was $17.49, I think, yes, for the Bianca pizza. That's in addition to a 5% surcharge that they charge for your meal. And then now they request the option to tip on top of that. And whatever your opinion on when it comes to tipping, I don't know. So this particular meal could have cost me over $30. And I know that it's delicious, but I don't know. I can't see actually spending that amount of money on food at SeaWorld without like my $10 in SeaWorld bucks or my annual pass discount, because it's a kind of ridiculous. It's yummy. Got these neon pizzas on the wall, kind of cool. It's just neat to see what this place is now, how it used to be like the, what was it, like a Starbucks and then like a coffee place, pretty much. All right, so now I'm heading back to Antarctica. Another baby shoe on a trash can. I was going to come over here to find a place to eat my pizza because it was raining earlier, but then I found a table inside, which was lucky because there's only a couple tables inside. I don't show the map often at SeaWorld. I just sort of walk around. So I am, where am I? I am way back over here, sort of, over by Manatee Falls. And I'm just walking over to Antarctica, where Penguin Trek is, that is opening up in like a week or two. Manatee Falls is open again, but I don't know for how long because there still seems to be some lingering clouds, some dark clouds. Over here in the Nautilus Theater, there's a show called Acceleration. I think that is for the Summer Spectacular. So hopefully I can go back to do this with Brennan in it, maybe because we want to come back together to ride Penguin Trek. There's also a musical festival happening right now, Viva la Musica, which only runs on select days. This is back over by the Sea Lion and Otter Theater, and this is where the parade started. And then straight ahead, pretty much in this area, I think is where they would have done the first show stop before turning the corner. This is the other side of the Voyager Smokehouse, which is where I went around to cross the bridge to get this little manatee, who I do have a name for. Right now the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium is open, and I wanted to take advantage of this to watch Penguin Trek. I gotta get used to the name of it. So that's a train car that just concluded going around the outdoor section, and I'm waiting to hear the launch of another train. There it is. I can see some really cool lighting effects in there. This is going to be so cool. They put a roller coaster over here in Antarctica. That is just wild to me. It seems very, I don't know, intermediate. It doesn't seem incredibly thrilling, but what a cool addition to SeaWorld, right? It's about to come by again in just a minute. It's cool to also see just the orientation of where it, I guess, comes out and then goes back into the show building. It's outside a pretty good amount of time, actually. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought this would be like a very, very quick outdoor section. And there it is. There's the end of the coaster. And then it goes back inside right down there. Neat. That is Penguin Trek, opening July 7th. And I'm up here by the stadium. It's also starting to rain again. What I think I'm going to do is take my feeding pass over to the Pacific Point Preserve and feed the sea lions and seals. There hasn't been anybody on the coaster yet. I don't know if they're just cycling it or preparing for ambassador previews. But just to see it testing it all is neat. I have not seen this testing, so I'm actually getting to see it test before it officially opens. It's really exciting. It'd be cool to go back into like the food and beverage area over here just to see what that looks like in that seating area. This is what it looks like on the other side. It seems very smooth, very family friendly, definitely. I wonder if another one's about to launch here if I wait for just a minute. They've been cycling very frequently. I can hear whatever music and lights and show effects are happening inside. Should be launching any minute, maybe. There it is. This is going to be fun. Cool. Oh, and then there's Manta. Are they going to pass by each other? Oh, they might have. So this coaster's making it back into the brake run. I want to see what other one's going to be right behind it. You can see a lot of cool, colorful lights. And there's the coaster. I wonder how cool it would be to be in the back seat on this. Maybe the front row, I don't know. It's hard to even remember what this area looked like before all of this. I remember this being the outdoor queue for Empire of the Penguin, and it was just a bunch of chains and a bunch of trees. I miss that foliage, but they always replant this stuff. All right, I'm going to take my free feeding coupon and redeem it over there and feed some sea lions and seals. Or maybe not, because I cannot find my voucher, so I must have misplaced it when I was having lunch earlier, which might not be a bad thing, because I'm sure that you guys eat fish all day. The coaster vehicles are backed up here, so they must have stopped testing, at least for the moment, so that was cool that I got to see it when I did. Also, I am just, I don't know, I am the absolute king when it comes to putting things in my pocket that end up no longer being there. Isn't it weird that there's a roller coaster just right where the queue of the Empire of the Penguin ride used to be? I don't know. But I'm heading into Antarctica now, just to walk over to the quick service area. It seems pretty quiet right now, but this is going to be pretty busy, probably within the next couple weeks. So this is Expedition Cafe, which myself and Brenda love to eat here. And right next to it is South Pole Sips. This is new. This is a bar outside of the Expedition Cafe. And then this is the quick service food area, which used to have a lot more like ice covering it up. So this hasn't changed. They just put the roller coaster behind it. They have the ride sign for Penguin Trek, just ready to go right there. It's also weird that a parade passes through here. All right, but I think I'm gonna go and head out of SeaWorld now before it rains anymore to protect my little manatee, whose name is called something that I'll say at the end. I'm just kidding. Okay, so his name is Loaf. If you followed myself and Brendan for a while, then you know that we have a Sky Bison Appa plush, which she named Soup. And because a Sky Bison is based off of a manatee, I sort of wanted to name this relevant to that. So I thought, what goes well with soup? Bread. And maybe more specifically, a bread loaf. And maybe even more specifically, a loaf. Brendan's also gonna be incredibly happy because she's at work right now and she always wanted to get a manatee plush. So I'm pretty sure that the roller coasters have been shut down due to inclement weather, so I think it's a pretty good time to go ahead and head out of the park. Yeah, everybody was getting out of line over at Manta. And I can see the gray sky, which is pretty indicative of rain. But we will definitely be back to ride Penguin Trek and watch the parade again, and then maybe see Club Sea Glow and Ignite. But pretty much other than the food situation today was a great day at SeaWorld. Just a quick trip inside the park to get a manatee and to see a new parade. I don't know if it's operational right now, but apparently they have like self-scanning ticket entrances into SeaWorld, which would have been great earlier because that line was really backed up. You also have new self-service ticketing kiosks over there. These are the old ones, which have been reliable, but always, well, maybe not reliable, but they've been familiar to me. But hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to get my rewards whenever I get to SeaWorld. I just didn't do them today because I got here pretty late, needed to get a spot for the parade. So of course it is raining again and the sun is out at the same time, but something that I did not mention is that over at the Passholder Lounge, I was able to scan my annual pass because they're doing sort of a summer of benefits where the amount of times that you visit, you can redeem for rewards. So 2 visits, you can get 1 free bag of popcorn. With 8 visits, you can get 1 free reserved seating at a show. With 10 visits, you can get 1 free animal encounter, and that is the dolphin or the penguin encounter. With 20 visits, I think that's 20 visits, yes, you can get 1 free all-day dining. Then with 30 visits, you can get 1 free dinner for 2 at the Shark Underwater Grill. And then with 60 visits, you can get an exclusive town hall with the SeaWorld Orlando Park President. I'm just trying to read this off of my phone, so that's interesting. I don't think I'm going to make that many visits, but maybe I'll get a free bag of popcorn next time I come to SeaWorld. But as for today's visit, it was very soggy and rainy, but it was still fun. I got to get a free manatee here, which I'm excited to get back home and maybe let air dry a little bit. I got to see a new SeaWorld parade. I got to use some rewards to get some food at SeaWorld. It was a great day. And I even wore my vintage shirt because they're celebrating the 60th anniversary of SeaWorld. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. And goodbye!